My name is Drew Burton, and I want to show you how powerful My 24-Hour Income is. As of right now, guys, this is the most powerful revenue share system around, because what we actually do is we don't compound inside the system, we compound outside the system, which creates mass amounts of fresh funds. Within the first week, our reservery fund, the system's funds, had built to over $1 million in reserve. So this is just amazing, and I do weekly updates to inform the members where our reserve is and how money strong the system is. Okay, so in this video here, I want to show you step by step how the system works and really what's the difference between My 24-Hour Income and the majority of the revenue share systems out there. What makes the system stable, what makes it strong, and what makes all their members love My 24-Hour Income. Let's start here. So the first step is adding funds. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take you through this process step by step so you can understand the concept of compounding outside the system, because you might be in another revenue share site and you understand what internal compounding is and basically just compounding numbers. This site here, My 24-Hour Income, actually compounds with true actual funds. 100% of the funds inside everyone's account in the system is true actual funds, meaning that 100% of that referral commission that's being earned through referring the system, selling the system, is actual funds that are coming to you. Okay, so let's get going here. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take you over to My 24-Hour Income and just show you the steps as I'm showing you on my graph that I have on my screen. So as you can see right here, right now, I'm on the website, and the very first one is add funds. Okay, so this is the add funds page. It's extremely simple. There's a video on every single page that shows you what to do with adding your funds into the system. Okay, so the next step, as you can see on the graph here, is purchase position. Okay, so the purchase position page is right here, purchase position. And once again, the video will show you step by step what to do. So you'd go and purchase a position. What you're actually buying is advertising space. So you can advertise on this site here, okay, and all the members will see your ads, and free members and paid members and all that stuff. So it's very, very good, and it's a very inexpensive way to get yourself out there and build a brand online for yourself is through traffic exchanges or directory listings. Next step is your daily earnings. Okay, so this is your earnings from purchasing ad packs. So we'd go back to the overview page here, and you can see your daily earnings inside the wallet that you funded with. Okay, so for instance, I've funded with this wallet here, Payza, and these are my earnings from putting $1,000 into the system. This is the earnings over 24 hours is $44.17. Okay, so what I would do with this money is I would go ahead and I do the next step. Okay, so I've built some daily earnings up here, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna withdraw my funds now. Okay, so we don't keep the funds, the earnings inside the system. We actually withdraw your earnings daily out of the system. What this also does is builds income proof for yourself as well for when you're selling, recruiting, in any system, right? So what you're gonna wanna do is you shoot up here and you go to finance, and then you go withdraw request. Okay, so request withdrawal. So I'd click on that, and you can see here in my earnings balance in my Payza account, I've got $44.17. So I'd go and I'd make a withdrawal out of my account. Okay, I put $44 in there, and I send it to my Payza account from my earnings balance. Boom, submit it. It's going to go out of the system. Okay, the minimum withdrawal is $10 a day. The maximum withdrawal is unlimited. So even if you're making, say, $20,000 a day, that $20,000 a day is actually in your account, and you can withdraw it because it's 100% fresh funds in the system. So this is where the system gets different. And for some people, they have a hard time understanding this idea, this new concept of, how are we going and for instance, maybe you might start with $500, but then eventually down the road, you're earning $500 per day to withdraw out of the system. Okay, so how does this work? Okay, you only put in $500 one time. How can you make $500 a day? What am I doing here? How do you do that? Okay, so this is it here. So this is the compounding factor starts at this point. Okay, so what you would do is you would fund your withdrawal and funds, the funds that you just withdrew out of the system, you would fund them back into the system. Okay, so you're not taking any more money out of your pocket. You're actually using your earnings and you're putting them back into the system. So you're going through this process of adding funds again. So what you would do is, as soon as the earnings hit your payment processor, you would go back and you would go to the add funds page, and you would go through the process of adding those funds that are sitting in your payment processor that we've just